Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and today I am showing you my favorite multi-chrome single shadows in my entire collection. I have pared it down to the top 5 shiftiest, shiniest, most magnificent shades to share with you today. So if that sounds good, keep on watching. Before we get too far into the video, if you have not already, I would love it if you would consider subscribing. I upload videos twice a week. It's totally free to subscribe and I would love to have you back again on the channel. If you're interested in what I'm wearing, it is the Helaween collection, and so that's why I have 2 different eye looks. I just for time's sake needed to do 2 looks all at once instead of separately. So I will link this video if you have not seen it already and you're interested, but let's go ahead and get into the multi-chromes. All right, now I'm going to do my best as I swatch these to show you the shiftiness, right? But we all know cameras just, they never do justice to multi-chromes. They just don't. So I promise I will do my absolute best, but you know, it is what it is when it's on film. You might be able to find on Instagram or the brand sites some better representations than what I can show you, but I will do my absolute best. So we are going to start strong with a shade from NYX Cosmetics, and this is the Cosmos. If you have not seen this shade yet, boy, let me introduce you, okay? And also guys, this is a multi-chromes video, okay? So nothing in this video is budget. This is not cheap, this is not drugstore. Most of these multi-chromes range from about $15 to $18 per shade, just to give you an idea of what we're talking about. But I genuinely think that multi-chromes are worth it, the singles, because they really can help spice up like a lackluster palette or something you're bored with that you're like, ugh, I feel like I've gotten every look under the sun that I can out of this. Try a multi-chrome. But a special multi-chrome shade like this can really bring a palette back to life, you know, rejudge it, give you a little more inspiration, creation, or just amp up something that honestly isn't that good to begin with. Let me tell you, I've had several Makeup Revolution a palette that were just on their own that I've stuck one of these over and it made it look fantastic and spectacular. So this particular shade, the Cosmos, has green, blue, and pink in it. Ugh. And depending on what you layer these over, you may see one color start to come out more than another one. So this is more of a smooth texture. There's more of the blue, some of the green. I don't know if I can get any of the pink for you here, but it is so lovely. I've used this one on the lid as well as if you are fair like me, I feel like this one works well for an inner color, like an inner corner shade. That's what I'm trying to say. And these are all magnetic, so I just have them in random Z palettes. I love this Z palette so much, you guys. Look at this. Look at this artwork. This is from Baby Bat Beauty. I don't talk about them as much as I probably should, but gorgeous heavy duty Z palette. Next up, I want to talk about Stop Complaining, Stop Competing from Touch of Glam Beauty. You might be able to see I've got a divot in front of some of these just from how many times I have used them. I think this was from her original birthday collection. The texture and from this brand is unlike anything else. Like, you barely need any product. It is so creamy and will stretch so far. Here's what this one looks like on the finger. It is kind of taupe appearing at first glance, but has so many different colored pigments within it. There is a green to it. There's kind of a gold to it. There's almost like a peachy component to it. This one's really smooth too, but both of these brands I would say are extremely reflective. It's not glitter, but they have a lot of sparkly mica in them. So hopefully you can see the like taupe and the gold shifting to more of the green shade. It's so hard to capture these, you guys. Next up, we're going to talk about a deeper, darker multichrome. Don't have a ton of these in my collection, but I do really like deeper, darker ones. This was from JD Glow, and it is in shade Venom. And it is this so cool, like orangey, reddy, green color. And it is super soft to the touch, like more powdery, I think, feeling than the other ones. And this one, like I said, it is some green, some orange, some like reddy pink, but definitely a deeper multichrome than the others I've talked about so far. There is on the bottom, hopefully you can see it compared to the others. This one is not as sparkly. It's more looking like a normal, like smooth metallic would be. There's not as much metallic, like glittery looking mica in it, which is not a bad thing. It's just a difference in the formula on that one. Next up, we're gonna go with one that shouldn't surprise anyone if you are into multichromes, okay? So Cliona is kind of known as like the gold standard of multichromes. And so I'm gonna show you the very first multichrome I ever got from them. And I think this might have been the first single multichrome I ever bought. It's right here. It's called Enamel. It is so amazing. I think the first time I ever saw this shade was when Jen Love was wearing this on her channel, and she had it in the description, and it looked so vibrant. And you know me with the purples, I was like, what is that? And at first I didn't get it because I looked it up and it was $15, and I was like, $15 for one eyeshadow? Like, trust me, like if you're sitting there saying that, like, I hear you. I was like that too. But then finally, I think it was my birthday, I like treated myself and got it and was like, let's see what all the fuss is about. Like $15 for an eyeshadow. It better cook me dinner and load the dishwasher when it's done. You know what I mean? And it was one of those products that when I got it and tried it, I went, I hate that it's that much, but I get it. I get it. I understand. I was speechless, just like I am now. And so this one started my Cliona collection. Here it is. And this one is another kind of like blue, pink to purple. I feel like I'm saying that on a lot of these, but even if they are all blue, pink to purple, they're still different because there's different, you know, cooler tone, warmer tone, what have you, like undertones to each shade. This one is just crazy, you guys. Crazy. Like you can barely see the color. That's more like the color that I see right there, but it's so reflective that when I turn it, like, look how blinding that is. Oh, it's so gorgeous. This one, I don't know. This one might be number one for me if I like had to rank them. So good. Okay, and then the last one I'm gonna share with you guys. It's actually a brand that's kind of new to me. I've only placed one order from them. This is from Electrum Cosmetics, and this is shrimply amazing. I can't with this brand. Like, everything is great. I tried to snag a multichrome gloss from them the other day from their Halloween launch. Sold out. Just like immediately gone. I was like, well, dang. So I'm watching this brand closely and I want to get more from them. But it's called Shrimply because it is this kind of like shrimp, corally, salmony, whatever base color with a blue-green reflect in it. So there is the shade. I don't know how helpful it is for you to see it on the finger versus the swatch, but I feel like maybe it could do something for you. So again, it's more of like a pink salmony base. You can kind of see the true color of the base there. And then when you turn it, there you start to get the colors of the rainbow. Ah, yes. Shrimply amazing it is, indeed. Oh, that one is so wonderful. They're all wonderful. What am I saying? So yeah, guys, those were my top 5 multichromes in my collection. If you ever want to see just like a full collection of multichromes video, let me know, because I've never done that before where I've just like shown you all my multichromes, because I have several Z palettes. Like this is a couple I was pulling from for you today. I've got all of these singles, or just single shadows in general versus multichromes. I've got so many. I know not everybody's into single shadows. Cleona's in there with some Bitter Lace Beauty. Like, we've got the goods over here, honey. So if you want to see them, just let me know. And if you made it all the way to the end of today's video, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you again on the next one. Bye.